All right, here's my college football week 2 recap. A couple games I want to talk about, a couple teams I want to talk about, but quickly I'm going to start off by talking about a couple teams that I have highlighted over here. You have Texas A&M, Clemson, Tennessee, and Utah. Two of these teams I think need to be on the high alert and lookout. Two of these teams who I think are going to be climbing the rankings pretty much very, very soon. Let's start with Texas A&M and Clemson. I think those two teams, man, they to me they haven't done enough to really propel themselves over up into the higher echelon of top teams in college football. Clemson struggled and was down by 16 to 3 at halftime to Troy. Not a great team whatsoever. And Texas A&M to me just hasn't done enough yet. They haven't really shown me that they can really, control games for the entirety of the games. And then you look at Clemson and then you look at Utah and Tennessee. There have been two teams who've shocked me drastically this season. They have been playing some great football. I'm excited to watch them playing some really good talent and some top talent. And we'll see that this week with Tennessee. But, talk about some of the other games this week real quick. Some upset with Oklahoma beating Michigan. Michigan's offense just couldn't get going whatsoever, and they played some bad football. They need to start running the ball a little bit more effectively. Their receivers did nothing, and that's the reality of what Michigan was this week. Oklahoma played some great football when it comes to their team as a whole. Looking at who are the team? Let's look at South Florida versus Florida. Florida just disappointment completely. Florida has a very hard rest of the next 6 weeks, playing four top 6 or top 10 teams and playing 6 teams in their next 6 all are in the top 25. So they are going to have their hands full playing the next couple games. But Florida's going to have to figure it out. I don't think they can stop Florida with a big upset against Florida in the swamp. And then Baylor comes back against SMU. SMU needed to get it. Should have been better. They had the lead won. They had the game won, and they just sold and choked, and that's what the reality was for them. Mississippi State upsets Arizona State. Arizona State came back in the second half, played much better, but they just couldn't get it done. Mississippi State definitely controlled that game, controlled that win, and controlled the atmosphere there at home. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I know I'm a little vague on some of these games, but yeah, big week of college football.